All right, new job. It's about a whole 10-acre chunk or so. And I'm refreshing the blue and new traverse and line marking on the orange. And the first pin is up at the top there, so let's go there. We're at the head wall of this little area. There's a spring right here. Hey, look at that. Oyster mushrooms. Those are tasty, but I don't feel like harvesting. Okay, here's that spring. I'm not following that. Servicing, there's a house down there. So I got the gun set up down there. Hopefully we can see all the way to the top of this in one shot. And hopefully we can find the pin up there. All right, that was a good morning hike. Get the blood flowing. Big old fir tree. Big old maple tree. And hopefully somewhere right in here at this fence corner, there's old evidence. This is not the monument. Should be a capped rod in here somewhere. Let me dig around. All right, there he is. Set by my boss's dad in 2000, which was 23 years ago. That just doesn't seem right. Okay, set this guy up on it. Okay, I can't see the gun down there. I might have to fiddle with that a little bit. We're gonna go down, try and get a side shot that sees the gun. I think it's just in the shadows, looking through a lot of light and dark. And one side shot down to the creek. Then we'll be crossing the little road and heading up the mountain. Holy moly, look at the size of this mushroom. Little critter's been eating it. Num num num. Oh, he's a jiggly bugger. He's pretty cool. I guess we'll leave him to the feast for all the little, looks like maybe squirrels or something nibbling. Copy. They're popping everywhere around here. Some kind of agaric, I think. Pretty cool. Huh. Eat him. Don't see any more. Okay, I'm just kind of refreshing this top. This top has already been run. So they're gonna log all this. Well, one thing about extra tough boots, if you fall in the river, they take a long time to dry out. I've had them on the boot dryer for a day and a half. And it must not have got it because my foot's wet. Darn it. All right, I bet we can get all the way around and do this whole thing today. Copy. Okay, I want to get a side shot in this mess, so I'm gonna hack into that alder. Wearing the skunk cabbage. Big old leaves. Okay, and from there, I see the gun. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Put myself right behind a leaf. We'll go lower. Hey, bud. I got a helper. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? Oh, are my babies? Here's my good surveyor's friend. Yeah. Oh, did I get a signal? Hit it. Please. Maybe the wind. Got it. All you gotta do is pet a dog and I should pay him his wages. All right, we got two side shots. I had to go up to about 6.5 feet on this setup to get over the limbs. But got him and a fence post. Got the next control. Now I just got to kick around for a pin somewhere in here. There's a 5/8 rod I got to get. Cool. So I got a shot on the post. I figured, oh, maybe they built the road in the right spot. No, the road is not built in the right spot. 20 feet further. Well, this big maple tree is eating this T-post, so of course it's eating the pin. I'm pretty sure it's down in here. I'm gonna have to break out the axe and chop a bunch of roots because we're getting He gonna be in there somewhere. Okay, I wouldn't have been able to tie it from that other setup anyway. If I can tie it from here, but it doesn't control the line. I gotta go up into here. I'm gonna finish this whole thing, and then maybe, I don't know if I dig into that root and that maple, it's leaning towards this barn, so I really don't want to compromise it just to dig it up, just to say it's there. We'll see. I'm gonna finish this traverse. Next shot's gotta get a side shot in this big tree. Next shot I gotta go way up into there. Oh, I bet you could pull a trout out of that little hole. Yeah. Okay, climb the mountain. Okay, we're up to the old fence line. Somewhere in this fence line it's gonna be a corner that there's no ribbon or evidence. I'm gonna have to calculate a point, and then I got a set of dikes to rip out fencing if I need to, and hopefully round this sucker up. Then we're turning the corner and heading all the way to the clear cut at the end, and then we'll mark it. So looking back on the memory of, okay, I see the gun down there. I guess we'll hike back there and get this in the buck, and then we'll start poking around for this corner up here. I believe it has a cap on it. I guess I could look at the map, couldn't I? Jed. 5/8 rod, no cap. Okay, somewhere. Oh, I gotta add a new machete to that bill over down at Lobster Creek. There's so many rocks in that place, and I've hit just about every single one of them. He's a little chewed up, okay? Ha! Serrated. Okay, we're cruising. I've set this side shot, and then we're gonna do this setup and find this pin up here and stuff. Okay, so far all I've tied is this and that post down by the road. And so all I really have to calculate this point here is add these two distances together. And I have that post tie, so I'll get real close on my distance, but I might be off east or west. So on this fence line up here, I might be off east or west, but I'm gonna get a real accurate distance off of the other mountainside. So let's find him. Okay, so my calc spot is real close to where I was digging around. And it could be off east-west, so it could be right there. I'm just gonna take the dikes and get rid of all this fence, and then maybe we'll find it. Okay, we got some evidence. I think they're clearing out the road to do this unit. A big old processor down there, and someone being real quiet. Okay, I bet you he's gonna be in this fern somewhere. Geez, I hope they know that's not the property we're supposed to be logging. I kicked something in here. There he is. Got him. Sweet. Okay. Turning quarter mile, or no, not quarter mile, 700 and something feet that way. And I can see him. Sweet. Let's get him in the book. All right, this is gonna knock off like 350, 400 feet. Sweet, and then I'll just get a side shot. Let's see, I have one from there looking this way. That one. All right, a couple more side shots and a control point and a rod in the book. Pages are filling up. Another 2 or 3 turns. We'll be marking this sucker. It's pretty neat. Look at all these wood boring beetles making work. This whole log is wood boring beetle. Hey, larva. Ants, those are not the ones making these lines. It's pretty cool. This whole log is that. I always like that. Should get a tattoo, just random squiggles all over. Call it a skin boring beetle. Copy. It's sure nice having my lightweight legs back. They've been in the woods since last fall on that horrible job, and I've been using the Trimax construction legs, and they are heavy. You wouldn't want to run a robot on these legs, but they're perfect for woods work. Okay, I got a slot that I'm picking, and a side shot down there somewhere. A side shot in this rotten thing. Oh my God, that's poison oak. I hate you. Ooh, that was a funny sound. Because he's dead. Let's not stand under him for too long. All right, I think this is the last one. The unit's right there. And there's a brass cap right there somewhere, so we're cruising. Okay, hike back, tie this. Got a side shot back there. We're gonna whoop up on this, get off early. Okay, last setup maybe. Bring this guy forward. I know there's a cap here because I did this job, oh, I don't know, years ago for them to log this unit, maybe 5 years ago. And set the pins, blaze trees. We'll look at an old tree blaze to see what it looks like. Somebody was out here doing surveying and it wasn't me. Show you what an old 5-year-old tree blaze looks like once we find the corner. And that's what she looks like. Brass cap in the weeds. And yep, did this a while ago. You can see they replanted, it's growing up. Give it 70 years, it'll all look like this. Okay, can I see the gun? With a tall rod and get this holly out of the way. Copy. All right, traverse finished. And I don't think I'm gonna pack everything out through all this. I think I'm just gonna go out to that unit, hike it down across the creek. How about? Show you a tree blaze and then go home. I think I'm gonna mark this tomorrow. I got a real productive day in, and I gotta mark this in 6-foot T-posts, so no sense in killing myself today. Do it tomorrow. Then, unless someone else calls, probably got Friday off, or I don't know if we got anything lined up. I'm going on vacation. I'm out of here. Here we go. There's an old tree blaze. Healed over. I'd say that's 4 or 5 years old or so. Okay, see you next time.